What's up everyone, my name is Ation, and if you haven't known already, this year's YouTube Rewind is pretty much around the corner. And because of the people behind YouTube have taken upon their fans to release the date via a image. Now there's two things I want to say before we continue about this, one good, one bad. The first thing is that it's great to see that instead of YouTube being all formal and releasing the image through their Twitter or their Facebook or their Instagram or on YouTube, they went to their fans to not only give them when this year's YouTube Rewind is going to be, but also let them disperse this information and to share it amongst other fans. The second thing is that although it's great to see that the fans are the ones dispersing and endorsing the image, I couldn't find the more official version of it, or the version that isn't released by fans. In fact, I came across the image that we're about to see when I was googling YouTube Rewind 2016, and there wasn't much news about that or much tweets about it. So I went on YouTube Rewind on Twitter and I came across this image and I was like, wow, I didn't expect this, I thought YouTube would, release something like this or anything, but nope, it was the fans that dispersed this. But in trying to find the original, the original post of this, I couldn't find anything. In fact, I only just found this one image in the midst of all things, and I couldn't find it on Google or on Twitter, Google image search. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below where you were able to find it, if you have found it. If it's not this image that you've seen and you've seen the more official version of it, please let me know down in the comment section below, because chances are I might have been just lazy searching. I'm pretty sure we all done that. Anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at this image right here. So as you can see, it's a bunch of random, I guess you can say randomness and all that, but all of these characters and patterns and everything created, you can tell that it all creates the date of the release of this year's YouTube Rewind, December the 7th, 2016. Let's take a look at it and break it down bit by bit. Now the first part of the image is the panda. And when I think panda, what do you think of? This is the part where you guess. Nothing? Okay. When I think of panda, I think of the song Panda by Designer. The song, panda, 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 panda. I don't know the rest song, so I'm just gonna make it up as I go along. Also in relation to the panda, what is this panda doing? Or in particular, what action is this panda doing? He's pretty much doing the dance of this year. Last year was the weapon Nene. This year it's D-A-B. It's called dabbing. The second part, which makes the curve of the D, is a confusing one. I don't know if it's meant to be a swipe or if it's a curtain or something like that, so I'm not too sure about that. Then there's E, and if you notice, there's a little character sitting on the middle branch of E. Who was that? It's Drake. That's referencing the viral picture of Drake sitting on top of the tower in Seattle. And many people thought that was photoshopped, that he didn't actually sit on the tower, when in fact, he did. In fact, there's actual evidence and proof that he did. Now, the next part of it, which is the C, is a bunch of blue circles and everything. So I'm assuming that's either referencing the Billboard Awards or some sort of music of some sort, because I have no idea what this reference. Now the next part is the 7, and if you notice, the 7 is acting like a seatbelt, and the seatbelt is holding a particular person who just happens to be singing while he's driving. Wait, seatbelt, driving, singing. Wait, this is referencing James Corden's viral video series from his late night show, The Late Late Show, featuring The Late Late Show with James Corden, and his viral video series, Carpool Karaoke. He's done Carpool Karaoke with Adele, Iggy Azalea, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the cast of Hamilton. Oh, it's interesting I mentioned that, but I'll get onto that in a second. And then we have 2, the number 2, the next part of the image. And from this part I can see that there's, I'm assuming, the silhouette of New York. There also seems to be a snowboarder who's going down a slope who seems to be holding a hammer of some sort. I don't know what this is referencing. And then next part we see is there's a snowman sitting on the bottom of the two. And funny enough, he's dressed. He's dressed in a jacket, wearing a medal with a disgruntled face. Oh, this is referencing the viral picture of Michael Phelps sitting poolside, I guess preparing for his next race, and he's just got this disgruntled face, just like... Actually, I'll just put a photo right here. And then the next part, which is the 0, or the O, or however you put it, it's split into two. And if you look on the left side, it's... Well, some of you guys may not get it, but for those who have a keen eye, they will know that that is the Pokemon, or should I say the Pokeball. And this is referencing the whole phenomenon of Pokemon Go and how it blew up and caused so much attention, really. And then the second part is like a squiggly pattern of colors, and I don't know what that part references. I have no idea what that reference is. Next part is number 1, which is interesting because before I mentioned how the cast of Hamilton joined James Corden in Carpool Karaoke, and in this one is the prime logo slash symbol slash icon for the Broadway play Hamilton. And if you know about Hamilton, you will know that it caused so much attention and so much gratitude and greatness because of the fact that it wasn't just your typical historic Broadway play. It was a Broadway play that fused history with hip-hop. I for one haven't exactly seen any videos of this Hamilton play, but I'm pretty sure from all of the reviews and all of the posts and tweets and photos, it is nothing but extravagant. And the final part of the image is the 6. The 6. And it's simply put, it's a bottle that's just been flipped, aka the whole water bottle flip challenge that caused so much attention and got so many people to get involved in as well. So yeah, that was the breakdown of the image for the release date of this year's YouTube Rewind, and obviously there's a whole smorgasbord, this word right here. It just shows that a lot has happened this year. All the highlights, the lowlights, and everything else in between. So let me know down in the comment section below, not only about the whole finding the official version of that image there, but also let me know down in the comment section below what's your biggest highlight or what's your biggest takeaway from this year. You know, it could be political, it could be entertainment, it could be personal, it could be just general. Let me know what your biggest takeaway from this year was, and what's your biggest highlight or lowlight or biggest memory. If you haven't noticed already, this is part 3 of my YouTube Rewind series. Still to come up with a good name for it. If you want to check out the first part, which is pretty much my introduction, you can click right here. If you want to check out my analysis and my breakdown of last year's YouTube Rewind, you can click right here. And if you want to see my analysis slash reaction to the teaser trailer for this year's YouTube Rewind, you can click right here. And of course, if you can't click on any of these links right here, there's a link down in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down in the comment section below if your favorite or your best moment or your memorable moment of this year, as well as whether there was an official video of this. Also, before I end this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Jenna Sanders at Jenna Sanders _ for tweeting this video, for tweeting this out. And you know, obviously I couldn't find anything else, so thank you, Jenna, for that image. And as always, until next time, I will see you in this video or in the next video. Peace!